Shaun Govender is the CEO of The Business Place, an NGO set up to assist entrepreneurs. Shaun, the slogan of The Business Place is your gateway to entrepreneurship. Why do we need a gateway? What are the barriers to entry for South African entrepreneurs?
Firstly, the reason for having our slogan as the gateway to entrepreneurship, and the reason why we've taken that approach is if one has to look at the South African market in terms of small business support and the development around small businesses in South Africa, there is a lot of uncoordination in the marketplace, and from a national perspective we have companies like SEDA, which is the Small Enterprise Development Agency. We have KULA, we have NYDA, now they call themselves the Youth Development Agency, providing small business support in providing business planning and other tools for small businesses. On a provincial level, we have similar structures funded by the provincial government. Here in Gauteng, we call it Gauteng Enterprise Propeller. They're also set up to help with business planning and other interventions for small businesses. We also have in Cape Town a company called Red Door, on a local level, supported by the LED department from the municipalities. We have them sort of also trying different support vehicles to try and help small businesses. The LED department sort of outsources to different service providers to try and assist the entrepreneurs in the area. So if you can understand that you've got national government doing certain activities, you have provincial government doing certain activities, and you have local government doing it. Then on the other side you have the private sector with the enterprise development focus to the BEE codes. You have private incubators, you have the banking sector trying to support small businesses, you have different DFIs, and it's a big marketplace, would have a lot of players, but there's no cohesion between these players. There's no coordination, and it's all unstructured. And if you ask a small business where do you get these services from, they can't really answer you. They don't know where to get it. There's a lack of awareness as well, and the problem is that there's so much resources spent on all of these activities and all of these agencies, but the benefit is not going down to our people. So we as the business place, we have a structure where we have branches throughout South Africa and in the townships as well, and we try to help them. So what we want to try and do now is to coordinate the market, and our model is a cluster model where we try and attract a lot of people through our doors. We give them advice, and we bring in the service providers like the SEDAs, the Imsabongas, the financial institutions to partner with us. So actually, in essence, we provide a structure where we attract a lot of entrepreneurs, we assess them, and we pass them on to as a referral partner to our partners. So we are more of a collaborative model, partnering with all these institutions in South Africa. So hence the term the gateway to entrepreneurship.
Sure.
So it's sort of strategically positioned to be that sort of institution to coordinate the market.
There's obviously a need for an organization such as yours. How many applications do you receive? How many do you turn away?
I think if I give you the stats, there's a huge demand for the business place. Last year we helped in excess of 40,000 people through our doors, which is huge.
Right.
We try not to turn people away. So we've taken the approach whereby we are this collaborative partner. So for an example, if you're not an entrepreneur and you're coming for assistance, you may want to get the free training and you want to look for a job. What we then do is we refer you to a particular partner that will help you get a job. Like in Johannesburg, we are in partnership with the Josie Skills Hub. Now what the Josie Skills Hub do in Johannesburg is that they try and help you with your CV, they try and get opportunities for you, they train you, and they match you to opportunities in the city. So we try and get that referral partnership going where everyone that comes to our doors gets some sort of service at the end of the day. It's all subsidized as well, it's all for free through our subsidized model.
Right. And how important then is the measurement of the impact that you have in the lives of these businesses?
I think it's critical. We have to obviously measure the impact, and it's vitally important to see if we are making a difference in South Africa. And how we do it at the business place is when you come through our doors, we do an assessment on you to see where you are in your particular business cycle. We provide all the interventions through our referral partners, and we do another assessment to see if there's any improvement and see if there's an improvement on the behavioral change. And we believe that behavioral change would create a change in the business and the way that the entrepreneur is actually operating his business.
You get to change one thing: legislative relationships. What would help entrepreneurs in South Africa the most?
I think that as a collective in the whole of South Africa, business, government, labour and civil society needs to take a view and support the view that entrepreneurship is a route to take in South Africa to help our economic challenges. In our view as well, we think that it will improve the GDP and create jobs. And taking stats like, for example, the more established economies like the US, emerging economies like Brazil, Mexico, Peru, their small business environment contributes over 80% to their GDP. From a labour's perspective, it's also around 80%. And in South Africa, we're around the 30-40% mark, which is a huge gap. And if we try and use that sort of approach and try and increase our number, increase our numbers from a 30-40% mark to actually increase that, I think it'll have a big dent in terms of job creation.
Shaun Govender is the CEO of The Business Place.